We're at the Olympic Training Center with Vito Arujau, Cornell guy, had a great season this year. You recently just made the junior world team. You'll be heading to Estonia in August. Talk about the preparation, what it's looking like for you, and what something like how this camp can help you out with that.
Well, just being on the mat, especially like here at these camps where I get to compete with other very high level guys like Nashon, Nico, all these other like top level guys. Just really helps out because I get to wrestle with Yanni pretty often, but it's nice to have like different looks and different feels from around the country.
So you made the junior team back in May. We're almost into July. How have you improved, and what are some things that you've been working on since then?
So obviously I've been training freestyle this whole time. Spent some time at home with my father. My dad's pretty good at freestyle. He was a two-time world champ and wrestled for the USSR, so he's got a little bit of freestyle knowledge that he helped me with. Defending bottom was a big thing that I worked on, and starting to go from my takedown to transitions was something that I put a lot of emphasis on as well.
Very cool. You mentioned earlier you had a great college season your freshman year. Can you just elaborate on that and kind of what you thought, your first time at NCAA level?
Yeah, first college year, wrestling for Cornell. Started out the year trying to go 133 and enter that little mosh pit of really good wrestlers, but my teammate actually beat me for the wrestle off, so I was forced to go down to 25, which I was reluctant to do at first, and I started doing it and actually applying myself, and I got into this groove, and I met with dietitians and really figured out the whole eating is really helpful thing. Got my sleep good, and I started getting down to 25 easier and easier, and towards the end of the year, I could do it within a couple days. Went to NCAAs. I've wrestled on big stages before, but it's something completely different, to be honest. The crowds are bigger than the world championships that I've been at. They're all really rowdy, and there's this awesome sense of you're here with your team. I was there with my teammates, and all we had to do was wrestle, make weight, wrestle, go eat. And it's nice that you have these close people that you have connections with to do that with, and it was really enjoyable. I went out there, I fought as hard as I could. I lost on the top side to Rivera, then wrestled back all the way to third, beating other All-Americans, and I wrestled Rivera again for third. He ended up beating me again, so took fourth at the NCAAs. But training at Cornell that year was really made me a lot better. From my senior year to high school to the end of the college season, my coaches helped me grow immensely, and I'm just thankful that I got to be in such a awesome room.
Yeah. So going back to freestyle, I totally forgot you have medaled at a Cadet Worlds. So are you feeling an itch to get back out there and to get that international competition on a world stage again?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's awesome to be able to be a part of a team and train at the OTC and be on the circuit and then go over to a foreign country and then wrestle all the top guys from around the world. I mean, it's like any wrestler's dream. So I feel happy that I have the opportunity to do that this year again. Wrestled on the cadet team. Not really sure how many years ago, but I did that. So it was fun when I did that. Looking to have fun again this year, so we'll see how it goes.
You mentioned earlier you trained with a guy like Yanni a lot at the room in Cornell. How does that make you better? And I guess how do you make each other better? Because you're both going for similar goals here.
It's the whole iron sharpens iron thing. We're both scrapping. We're both giving it our best technique. We're both trying to beat each other with full intent. We're going hard. So sometimes I get a takedown. Sometimes he gets a lot of takedowns. So it's a learning type of thing where I shoot in, I tried finishing this way one way, it didn't work. I get back into that position another time, and then I have to try something different, you know. And it's just like, so, you know, that's how it is. I don't know.
So you wrestled seniors at the U.S. Open, then you went back down to juniors for the World Team Trials. What was the decision behind that? What went into that decision?
So I went into the U.S. Open, going senior level. I ended up beating a good bit of the guys. I lost to Dayton Fix on the top side, and then wrestled back for third and fourth, and lost to Richards. So taking fourth at the Open was kind of like, all right, well, I qualified for trials. I can go and wrestle there, right? And I had something like a couple weeks to prepare for the trials, but at the same time, like, I was eligible to go juniors. And in my mind, I don't know if I wanted to lose out on my eligibility, because, you know, I took fourth at the U.S. Open. There's a possibility I win the trials and then go wrestle Dayton Final X, but at the same time, you know, I might take third and then not get to go to Worlds, you know. So dropping out in juniors and just going and get that overseas experience, especially since, you know, I'm young, so there's no need to rush it. I'll be here on the scene for the next couple of years, so.
Right.
Yep.
So will you have junior eligibility next year, or is it?
This is my last one.
All right.
That's kind of why I was like, you know, why not do it this year? I won't be able to do it next year, so.
Yeah. So the plans are for next year. I mean, obviously one thing at a time, right? But for next year, is the plan right now to go for the Olympic trials?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be. I'm not sure what the whole plan is. I know I will be trying to go to the trials and stuff.
Very cool. Well, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.